Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. And yep, Brenda's not here tonight. She's told us privately what's going on in her life, but I don't think she's quite actually posted it out. But she is not doing very well still, so keep her in your prayers and good thoughts for her. Hopefully, I'm hoping and praying that she'll be able to come back and join us, because I sure do miss her. But like I said, keep praying for her, and she's got some issues and some problems, and until she posts it out in public so everybody knows what's going on, I'm not going to say anything about it. But like I said, she's got some issues. So and what I was going to say last week, sorry about not being able to do the show. That afternoon, everybody was like, "Are you okay?" Yes, I'm okay. Sometimes, you have family stuff that comes up. And my son said he was in the house and he thought he heard running water, and he went into the kitchen, and yeah, he had running water, all right. Yeah. So his faucet and his sink decided to let go. So he called me in a panic going like, "Hey, you turn the water off." And I'm like, "There should be two valves right underneath the sink and underneath the cabinet. Open the doors and turn those valves off." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I see them." So he got that turned off. But, it's amazing how much water, Jim knows about this, in a basement, how much water can come out of a pipe that quick. I mean, it's like, wow, really? So anyway, I went over there and looked, and his faucet had it let go. I mean, it split. It actually, I hadn't seen something like that before. But anyway, to make a long story short, I told him, "Yep, you got to have a new faucet." So while they were cleaning up, I went to Home Depot and picked up a faucet and brought it back. We put it in, got him back up and running. They had 3 kids, and there's no way that they can be down without a kitchen sink. They'd have to fill the bathtub up and wash them in the bathtub. So yeah, so that's the reason I had to call off the last week's show at the last minute. So, but yes, so that was what it was. And then I'm sore. I told them that my same son, he has I hate homeowners associations. I wish they would all. Well, anyway, let's put it this way. I wish the worst karma that could happen on a homeowners association. But they
burn them at the stake.
Yeah, back in the witch days, they flagged him for he needed to pressure wash his house. So I went over and helped him pressure wash his house today, and oh man, I was worse. It was a beautiful day. It really was. It wasn't hot. It was, matter of fact, if we had to pressure wash it, this is the perfect time of the year to do it. So, but it was just in the front part of his house. There's no shade, so the sun was beating down on us. And even though it was only like I don't know, mid 80s, like 82, I think it was, or 84. What'd you say it was today, Chris?
I had 84 here.
Yeah. So it was probably that way here. It wasn't bad, but just that sun beating down. Matter of fact, you should be able to tell my face is a little red tonight from being in the sun. But anyway, we got it pressure washed. So enough about all that. Let me go through this first real quick. Devobal Technologies for web design, development, hosting. Visit devobal.com. FastCap, innovative product for the professional woodworker. Go to fastcap.com. Rockler, 60 years in woodworking. Create with confidence. Visit rockler.com. Bearwood Supply Company. Your best choice for hard finding woodworking supplies. Go to bearwood.com. Clean Swore, the sanding specialist. Woodworkingshop.com. Seiko, the scroll saw specialist. Seiko.com. And that's it.
17 seconds.
The little bell up there. If you hit it, it'll remind you anytime I post a video or we have a show. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe. I would appreciate it. I love subscribers. And thumbs up. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate you giving me a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Other than that, some people have sent some pictures. Some people haven't. I think Chris and Al are going to show off theirs by hand. I'm going to show mine off by hand. But first, before we get to that part, Paul, tell us where we can find you.
Right here.
Hi, Paul.
Paul Corliss from Paul's Messy Workshop. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and right here. That's all I got.
Cool.
I don't have any projects to show. I've been busy, but
Okay.
I'm here.
Trust me, I don't have a lot of stuff. I'll show you when I get anyway. Chris.
Again, Chris here at the Old Cranky Workshop. Find me on YouTube and Facebook. And that's it because I'm too lazy to monitor the other ones. So, got a few projects to show tonight. I said
Al.
twice, but I will show the hard copies instead. So,
Al Forte, Kilroy 79763. I don't have one of those little subscribe, follow, but I can be found on Twitch. Actually, if you search for Kilroy 79763, you can find me anywhere. I stream 2 p.m. Sunday on Twitch at that same. I'm done. Great to be here, guys.
Cool. Jim.
Jim Bashir's Driveway Workshop. Don't have any project pics other than these things I've been working on for toys, and I cleaned out some junk out of the garage last week, so it was. I'm getting there.
Yeah. Didn't you recently have a little? My son had the faucet go loose in his. Didn't you have a little water in your basement here a while back?
The cold water line broke on the water heater.
You're in the basement right now, right?
Yeah.
Wow. What'd you have to do? Get shop vacs and suck it all up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
And fans, and it was clear water, so we just put fans on everything. But
yeah, just dry everything out.
What a mess. Yeah.
Yeah, and her most expensive machines down there too.
Yep, no kidding. It didn't get anywhere near that.
I was gonna say, I bet you're glad that thing don't sit on the floor. I mean, I know the stand's on the floor, but it sits up off the floor.
Yeah.
Would that be covered by homeowners?
If there was a huge flood, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be double checking though.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not worried about anybody stealing it. So.
True.
Sometimes it's not.
And last but not least, if y'all will be quiet, Donald.
I'm Donald Matthews from Donald Lozifies Wood Shop. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Those links are there on my YouTube channel. And I have a website called rednecknowow.com.
Great. We have people on Facebook. Jeff Walsma is over there on Facebook, and so is Brian Warner. Brian Warner somebody said something about Hawaii, and he said he has family still there in Hawaii, so that's cool. His wife has family there. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I mean, I live in Florida, so I don't think would have to go to Hawaii. I mean, the weather's pretty cool out here. Although I would love to visit Hawaii, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think
I'd love to go to a Hawaiian beach.
Yeah, the beaches. The pictures that I've seen of Hawaii are just awesome, beautiful, no doubt about it. But yeah, I would like to go visit there one day. Carl Gentry said prayers for Brenda. Yes, like I said, she can definitely use prayers.
Yes.
She's not doing good at all. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And I'm going to tell you, when you see her post, she posts a lot of funny stuff. She's still Brenda. I mean, even though she's sick, she's still Brenda. She posts a lot of funny stuff. Yeah. So post on her post, Brenda. Get well soon. We love you, Brenda. Post on her post to let her know that you're thinking about her. That is an excellent way to let her know that you care. Just say something to her on her post when you see her post. So, Chris Nealon says his wife is on vacation in Hawaii right now. She left me home to take care of her mother. What's wrong with this picture? For real.
A message
Yeah,
to his wife. You did leave him unsupervised. So
yeah.
can't be blamed for whatever happens.
She's in Hawaii. What does she care?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, Carl Gentry, Brian Warner, the Dutchman's Wood Shack, Jim Dockrell, Bob Lee's Wood Shop. For some reason, this stupid chat here that I've got will not let me scroll.
On YouTube?
Yeah, it's not letting me scroll, so I'm going to have to go over here to this computer here and scroll up to see Michelle Marcoux out there. I think I said Carl Gentry, Leonard Davis, he's out there. James Parker, he's out there. Appreciate it. Jim Dockrell, like I said, Bob Lee. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. JJE, he says hello. Hi, JJE. A2 Wood Art. Rick St. Louis, Robert Crow, Would If I Could, and I think I said Chris Nealon's out there. So thank you all for being out there. Yeah, that for some reason I got to figure out. Restream is really kind of ticking me off. I like using it because I can multi-platform broadcast, but yet they constantly are changing things. And it's a pain in the butt. You get used to using it, and then like right now, I don't know why the chat's not allowing me to scroll. I can only see like 10 or 15 posts, and when they go up, that's it. I have to go back over to YouTube to see it. So Restream's really ticking me off.
He posted that Brenda did post something about what's wrong with her. So
she did?
Her name. Yeah, I thought I had seen something, but I was gonna rock the boat. But I thought I had seen something. So
I hadn't seen it, so I'm glad you brought that up. So rather than she did actually though post it herself.
Yep.
Okay.
On her Facebook page.
I put her Facebook page up there so people could go look for themselves.
Okay. But just to say, since she has posted it, I will say she has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. That's what they have found. So,
she's tough. She's gonna fight. She's a fighter.
She's a fighter. She'll win. But just to let everybody know, that's what's wrong with her, and she's not doing good right now. But I mean, everybody has their moments when they get a little low, and I think she said there's what is it, Al? Nano.
Yeah, nano that basically will bind to the cancer cell. It kind of reminds me of Star Trek stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking
Really?
Yeah,
nanotechnology.
Yes, nanotechnology, and it's supposed to help her. It kind of also reminds me of that we took when we had COVID. What was that? A boost to your immune system. I forgot the name of it right now, but we took it when we did COVID. So it reminds me of that. It's supposed to help boost your immune system to fight off stuff. So it reminds me of that. But yeah, but that's what's going on. Robert Crow says, hi, Russ. Hi, Robert. I'll make myself full screen. I've been been real busy. So, the last, week or two. So, and I still got more stuff to do around here, but anyway, I've been playing around with the, 3D printer, the, what's it called?
Resin.
Yeah, the resin.
Translucent resin, right?
Yeah, this is translucent resin. I don't know that I like it. And you see all those little kind of dots that you see on him? Those are where the supports were. Yeah. So he would almost need to be polished. So I don't know that I'm a fan of that compared to just the solid resin. So I bought a bottle of it to try it, and I tried it, but I'm really not a fan. I think I just
Those
like
wings came out really nice, Russ.
Thank you. Thank you.
Those wings are really nice.
This is the Mandalorian, a small version of the Mandalorian.
It looks like candy. It looks like
it does. It actually looks like candy. Yes, it does.
My usual question is
edible. There, that's a good shot with a light.
Yeah.
See how it hits his. You can see his face. It's got a lot of detail, but the thing about it is because it's translucent, you really don't notice it as much unless the light hits it just right.
Now, if you can get those printers to stop printing licorice in these shapes, now you got something.
I'll go with this one next.
I don't see why it couldn't.
This one is next. Does anybody know who this is? I already told the chat or the guys on the panel, so y'all can't say. But yeah, if you know who
Captain
this is,
Marvel.
That's Captain Kangaroo.
It's not Captain Marvel. I'm trying to get him to cast the light like the other one did.
The shadow.
But let's see if I can
Is
give
there
him
a
the
prize
light.
involved? People will get it if you give something away.
Oh, there you should be able to
exactly.
see. You should be able to see the S on his chest. There it is.
Oh, it's Slender Man.
Santa
Slender
Claus.
Man. Yep.
Spider-Man.
This is Superman. He turned out really good. He's got a lot of detail on him too.
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
Secret Squirrel.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
I got
Yeah,
one, but I get
decent
kicked off the
squirrel.
show.
Yeah. All right, and so then I did a little Yoda, and I broke his ear. This ear here, I already broke it. But Yoda, his fingers turned out fantastic.
Body modification Yoda.
Yeah,
Broken
his
ear.
fingers turned out fantastic, but he's got a lot of detail too. So that one, and then everybody knows if you watch The Mandalorian.
Ooh, yeah. And yes, it is not Baby Yoda.
Nope,
It is not Baby
it's
Yoda.
Grogu.
Grogu.
Grogu is what his name is. It's not Baby Yoda. Grogu. But that turned out really good.
Baby Yoda to me.
I like that. I was like, man, we need this technology for our grandkids, so I can just push a button and he just follows me around. And I can go outside and do some weeding and the flower beds and stuff, and this thing will just follow me around, you know.
Well, they have that. It's called a leash. But social services doesn't approve them.
This is my wife's favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Groot. Yep, Baby Groot.
Yeah.
This is my wife's favorite, and she really likes. I'm gonna give
I
this
was
one
going
to
to
her.
say Gumby when you first brought it up, but
Yeah,
anyway.
no, it's Baby Groot. You can see it in his face. It's hard to get it. I found that one little light source, and now I can't find it again.
They look like them chewy candies, don't they?
Yes,
Yeah, it does. Gummy bears.
Yes.
Yep.
Gummies.
Gummy bears.
Yummy.
But that's what I've been messing around when I got the top of his head looks really, really cool. Oh, look at that. Now I got it in the light.
Looks tasty. Yes.
Yes. The top of his head turned out really well, but been playing around. I love the resin printer. I mean, it does stuff also like this. I've done quite a few of these. I started out with some gray. I'm not a fan of gray. I like white. I tried the translucent red. I'm not a fan of the translucent red. So I'll have to try some other colors. I'll order. I have a lot of girls, so I can order up either a pink or a purple, and that'll make them happy.
Yes, it will.
So, let me go ahead and see if I can get this. All right, let me refresh this. I know people are saying they're sending me pictures, but as of right now, I only have Donald Matthews, Bill Ossiman, and Rick St. Louis and James Parker. Those are the only ones that I have.
And make sure you send your pictures to contest at Simply Wooden Creations. We've had a couple questions out there and I posted it, but there you go. Contest at Simply Wooden Creations.
It's weird that I've sent them twice now. And
That's weird. Oh, hold on. Maybe, just maybe, this don't have a. I was going to say maybe, just maybe, you went into the spam folder.
With the junk folder?
Guess what?
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're in the spam folder.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go, Chris.
Spam, 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 spam.
Boy,
spam.
and you're one of us, and you're in the spam folder.
Yes. Yes.
Now it doesn't get much worse than that.
Well, I'll speak to my agent.
What you been sending them?
Use the second one if you got both of them.
Let's go. Sorry.
Move to, where's inbox? I'm trying to get these to the inbox.
A2 Woodart says that he sent his earlier today.
Well, they're not in the
Aforementioned location.
A2 Wood. I do have them. There, yours is in the spam folder too.
Hey, I'm in good company.
Move to. Oh, there it is. Inbox. All right, Chris Ahern. Move to.
Can't you show that as not spam?
Yeah.
Can I
And
show
it'll
it as
save
not?
his email
Yeah,
address.
show it as not spam, and then next time it won't go in the spam folder.
Let me see.
I wonder how many contests I wound up in the spam folder.
Yeah, you might have won a lot of stuff, Chris.
Yeah.
I
I
just
think, he,
happened to
I
think
think
about.
he owes you a few things.
I just happened to think about it that it might be. Dan Inglewood just sent some pictures.
Well, to be
Or
fair,
a
the
picture.
Chris Ahern at Chris Ahern FLA is a new one. The Verizon address is really not any good anymore.
Okay. Yep, you're in A2 Woodart and Chris Ahern is in spam jail. Okay, so let me start off with this. Let me first one that sent me the pictures was James. So let me go back over here. Let me go to share.
Gotta get beverage.
Share screen. Crap, it's not showing it. We got problems. Chrome tab. StreamYard inbox.
Oh, would you explain the screen sharing way to do that?
Found it. It's in. I can do it with window. Ta-da!
Dun, 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 dun.
Whose is that?
This is James Parker.
Who else?
Nice.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
sweet.
James Parker. This is his
Very
scroll saw stuff. Yes,
He's
he
the
is
best.
an excellent scroll saw artist. Love to see his work. Look at that. That's another basket. Look at that box. Yeah, wow.
Have more patience than me, my friend.
Yep.
Yep.
Another box. Oh, that might be the same box, just the lid off of it. Yep. So, yeah, I think that is. No, that's a different box.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a different box. Wow. Nice. All right. Very nice.
The
And
human
that's James
CNC.
Parker. Next one to send me was Rick St. Louis. I've got two. Yeah, there it goes. Hey. Yeah, you got the dog bones with the names of the dogs in it. These are popular. They came out in woodcraft and woodworking, or scroll saw woodworking, and art. But
I've made a few of those and sold them. They sell
That's
pretty
Yeah.
good.
really cool. I like that.
yeah, the person I can't think of the name of the person that made actually originator of that pattern. I can't think of their name right now.
I know,
But,
but there's a website that every now and then pops up saying they're going out of business, so order these now.
Yeah.
Ted's
Yep.
Ted's website.
No, it's not Ted's. It's another.
Ted's website. But yeah, there are his somebody help me out here with the word.
The manger,
Oh,
fresh.
I
Manger,
just
manger
caught
scene,
this.
yeah. AA, which is a nativity scene. Thank you, Donald.
That works, yeah.
A2
Okay.
wood.
Those
I
Does
know,
are
anybody
my-
see the irony of a whole bunch of drinking flasks sitting
Yeah.
next to a bottle,
Yeah,
and the AA is the person that sent it over to you?
yeah, really.
Those are
Oh my
neat.
goodness.
Like
My
the shot
gosh. That's funny.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? AA at A2 Wood Art. Alcoholics
Ooh.
Anonymous at A2 Wood Art.
Do we know what those are made of? What kind of wood?
Alcoholic.
He's out there, so if you want to post what kind of wood those are, Bill, which is Aussie Man, sent us these. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That I would like to know what wood that is.
Looks
Looks like spalted maple,
Yeah.
maybe spalted
Can
maple.
That's a
you
big
drink out
piece
of
of maple,
salted
though.
stuff though?
I got to get back on my lathe. I haven't touched it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Love the shine on
Nice,
that.
nice. Yeah,
Damn.
Man.
nice. Yeah, and there's his thing he uses on his machine that makes those.
I guess I must be looking at YouTube.
That's where he proves that we're near mortals and he
There it
isn't.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
Sea grape.
I have a
It's the
hard
wood
time
being-
just wrapping my head around how that machine of his works.
Yeah.
I know it's amazing, isn't it? Look at
Willow,
that.
Yeah,
he
it
says,
is.
by the way. Willow. Those cups are willow?
Oh,
Willow.
the cups are sea grape.
Oh,
And
sea grape?
Aussies, yeah, Aussies.
Yeah, Aussie-
vase
Aussie-
is willow.
Aussies is willow.
Yeah, Aussie Man is willow.
Yeah.
That's the
A2 Wood
bowl.
Arts is sea grape.
Yep.
Sea grape.
So willow,
Wow.
and then A2 Wood Arp is
I've
sea
never
grape.
even heard of sea grape.
I have not either. I mean, I've heard of sea grapes, but there's something in the ocean. I ain't never heard of a sea grape wood.
Apparently, there's grapes in the sea.
Bill Donald Matthews sent these.
Don't know.
This is now. Did you hand carve this, Donald?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
with the engraver.
Yeah, but you're
I
still
have.
hand carved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
What kind of
right.
wood is that, Donald?
Pine.
Just pine,
Engraved
really?
pine. Engraved pine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Engraved
What it
fine.
was a friend of ours' birthday is we needed a quick present, and I had that little chunk of wood, and I was like, you know what, I'll turn her a little thing because my roommate does when she gives gifts, she does themes, and this one was roses.
One of them
It's very
Everything she
pretty.
gave her had something to do with roses, so that's my little contribution to it.
Yeah.
Little
I was gonna
rosebud
say-
box.
Dig it.
I was going to say something that would be mean, but I ain't. No,
Do you ever
I'll say
notice
it
when-
anyway.
Oh my
You're
God.
actually more talented than I thought you were, Donald.
Oh my God.
Hey, it shocked me too.
That's when you know you've made it.
I could do a little bit better work on the top there, but
You know you made
Okay.
it when somebody needs a quick gift and they call you.
Yeah.
So this is Chris Ahern from out of spam jail.
Yep. It's a pull toy.
That came out nice, Chris.
It
Thank
does. I
not
love
done
your,
yet.
and Nancy saw this the other day. I don't know if she's posted on your thing or not, but she said
Oh.
your artistic work is fantastic.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks.
That one's
I-
not done.
Yeah, I understand, but still, you're just the caricature that you the way you paint it. They look fantastic.
These are all gonna be
She
pull
loved the
toys.
ducks, by the way.
The
She
ducks
was like,
are
"Oh my
awesome.
gosh, look at those ducks!" And I was like, "Yeah, he really does." See, like that. That is awesome. I like that.
mhm.
Yeah.
These,
That almost looks like a Nemo thing or something. Not-
Yeah,
not
it does
that it
kind
is.
of look like.
there is a Nemo fish coming.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
just keep swimming. Just keep
There
swimming.
is going to be a fourth duckling, or third duckling behind
a
mine,
third duckling.
but it's not done yet.
Smaller, yeah.
Well, I'll
Smaller?
be done.
That's a Nemo. That's a
Yep, that's
clownfish.
rough. Right now, I'm
Yeah,
making the black stripes a little thicker, putting a face on him.
Yep, that's a clownfish.
Yep.
Nice.
We saw some clownfish the other day, and Nancy and I were watching a program, and the clownfish were red rather than your red and yellow or red and white, whatever. They were a different color.
Yeah,
I'd never seen that before.
Wide variety of colors. So,
Yeah, I was
that
like, wow.
one, this one is the same rough pattern as the green one, just upside down.
Ah,
But I didn't feel like drawing a second one, so I just flipped the pattern and the other one around.
very cool.
Very nice.
They're gonna be pull toys, hopefully in the store next weekend.
This one I can delete because it's the
Actually,
same picture.
there's a picture in that second round that I wanted to show.
Oh,
At a
okay.
store near you.
So
We've seen that one. We've seen
Going,
that
yeah.
one. Seen
Going.
that one. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
your tray.
Yeah,
These
your
are selling-
trays.
These are my pallet trays. They're selling like hotcakes.
That is
looks
cool.
nice.
I can't make them
Yeah, I
fast
like
enough
that.
and get them down there.
I might
I'm out
have
of
to
pallets right
steal
now.
that idea, Chris.
Go right ahead. Just don't sell in my neighborhood.
And they just
So
and they
these are
sell you sell them as a set, do you?
You could do a set or you could do them individually. So
Huh.
right now, there's one of the small trays left at one of the stores. So I got to knock some
I
out.
love the color that you chose. This
Yeah.
a blue with the white handles. That's awesome.
The first
Yeah.
ones I
Did you-
made, the white handles were sail line from a sailboat.
Really?
But I ran out of that, so now I'm just using cord from Venetian blinds. But I can get like 5 trays out of one roll. So
Wow.
Now, is that acrylic paint on there, or is that like milk paint?
no,
did
it's
you
actually a
try?
blue stain, and then before it dries, I wipe it down,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
so
then I
it's white.
spray it with a clear acrylic,
Now, is it an oil base or a water base?
water based.
Yeah, water based.
Oil
Yeah,
based
because
is
I was going to say that looks water based because I got news for you. An oil based stain, even though you wipe it down quick, it wouldn't give you that effect.
No, I won't. But
No,
the big thing is
it's-
the clear
Very nice.
cover I put over it when I'm done. I do a spray, clear acrylic, and I can't keep them down there fast enough. So,
That's a good thing.
I'm not complaining
It is.
whatsoever. I gotta pick up
Okay,
the
and
rail.
so this is Dan Inge, and I'm not his backyard.
Did he make that shed? That's
I
ahead of
don't
us?
know.
Yeah.
Dan,
He
what
built
did
the holes
you?
reel.
Dan, why are you showing us this? I hope if
That's
you're out there,
apparently the project he's working on.
been working putting our he says been working on putting our house back together after 36 years.
Ah,
Can you explain to us why what this part is? Is this Brian Warner says y'all have fun going to what you can watch a movie with your wife every day. You don't get to see us every day. Jeez.
If it's like my parents' house after 36 years, there's probably a bunch of junk moved away. Cleared
sorry, man.
Yeah.
I got your back. When the wife wants some downtime, you gotta do it.
That's right.
Happy wife is a happy life.
That's exactly it, Chris.
Believe it or not, I came home early on St. Patrick's Day because my wife
The Dutchman's Wood Shack wants to know, how do I send you pictures? It's the email address is contest@simplywoodencreations.com. Explanation is in the email. Okay, maybe I should have read the email.
Contest at simplywoodencreations.com, right?
Okay, yes, not woodworking, but the latest project done is 4 tons of debris.
Wow.
4 tons of debris, 2 sheds torn down, overgrowth cleared, weeds gone, other shed moved, lawn growing. Hey, I have a backyard again, thanks to our oldest son who has busted his butt to help us old farts out.
Awesome. Awesome.
So 4
Shout
tons of junk. Hey, Dan, I'm sorry, but you sound like you're a hoarder. Really,
we are
sounds
to a
like-
certain point.
Okay,
Could
so
all
stop,
be-
Built the hose reel.
stop sharing. I'm back over here now.
Yes.
Yes,
Dad would say, throw
Here,
that
let me
light
put
cream
this
over
up
there.
at-
I'll use it for something.
let me back this up at solo layout. So, yes,
That's
Upside
upside down. There you go.
contest@simplywoodencreations.com. Now we're only going to be showing it is 8:34. So we're out of here by 8, if not before.
And it is in the chat.
contest at simplywoodencreations.com, and I'll go up to 745.
And then we're cutting you off.
Yeah, then we're done. Yeah, because look at my face. I got some sun on my face today.
Well, we try not to.
Russ is blushing.
What clock are you reading?
What time is it now? I'm reading the clock on my computer and it says 8:35.
Yeah.
Well,
it
you
is
said
8:35.
7:45.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
7:45.
Here,
Well, I guess we need to shut this thing down right now, then, don't we? We're about an hour over.
You said you're going to end it at 8, and I was like, well, you're running late.
It's good for me.
Dan Inge says, I was a hoarder, not anymore. Hey, I got news for you. It's hard. And I know what you're talking about. I have a problem saving like
Sandpaper.
Sandpaper. I definitely have a problem with sandpaper. That's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But that usually could be contained in small boxes. I mean, it's not. But I have a problem with like I'll see a small glass jar and I'll say that's perfect for putting some varnish in or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I clean it out, and the next thing you know, I got 30 of them suckers on a shelf. So it's like, or we get Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and it's in these orange plastic containers.
Right.
Those things are
Those are
awesome
nice.
for storing stuff in, man.
You
And
save
so I got,
sawdust too.
yep, I've got like. I got a bunch of them. My wife said the other day, do you need any more of those? I said, nope, throw it away. Don't even think about it. I got to get rid of it. I can't take any more. And then I'm bad about hoarding boxes. I'll save boxes that are irregular shaped. I don't know. They just attract me. I'm like, I can use that for something. So I'll save
As soon
irregular
as you
shaped
throw
boxes.
it away, somebody's going to order something that box would have been the
That's
perfect
exactly.
size.
And that's what I keep telling myself. But sooner or later, you got to go through and get rid of this stuff. So
I was the same way.
Anybody who's seen my videos lately has seen those boxes I got piled up on that couch.
I was the same way with the old house.
Here, I got one right here. I'll show you that I saved. And now you'll see what I'm talking about.
I was the same way with the old house. I collected hinges, doorknobs, draw pulls, furniture feet, you name it. If I could use it on an old house, I hoarded it. So, but every time my wife wanted something, I had it.
I blame Paul for this right here.
Yep.
I blame
Yep.
Paul.
This is a box that the resin came in for my printer, and I'm looking at it going like, oh man, look, this thing has so cool. And then look how it locks. These go in on the side right here. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I can find some use for this. So I mean,
I hoard voltmeters.
The place.
I'm glad there ain't no babies up in this house.
Jim, how many of those
I'd
you
have been
got?
worse than my daddy for going out to the shed and have little baby food jars of nuts and bolts.
yes.
ASMR tool talk.
I bought a bunch of those. I bought a bunch of those things that I hang on the wall with the little drawers in them from Harbor Freight that I put my nuts and bolts in, so I could. Now the bigger bolts I have in bigger containers because
Daddy was he came from old school. He grew up during the Depression. Before we threw away an old coffee pot, it was stripped.
Yep.
And the nut screws and everything put in a baby food jar.
I'm still that way.
Yeah.
When I stopped,
Before the Depression, I mean, yeah, whatever.
when I stop and think how many nuts, bolts, screws, and washers I've saved over the years, I think if I just threw, I've maybe used 5 of them. Where if I just threw them all away, and if I need a bolt, I'll go buy it because I'm only 2 miles from Home Depot.
Yep.
And I wouldn't have all that crap laying around my workshop.
I still do it, and when I need instead, it's to the point that it's so bad to go out there and hunt down one and try and find it. It's easier just go to Lowe's and buy the.
Exactly.
Why am I wasting my time and my space?
Yeah.
Exactly, and it takes up all
Now,
that
I
space.
disagree. If I have a project and I need something, I go through my bolts and my nuts and my screws to see if I have what I need, and if I don't, then I go and buy it. But I do go through my stuff to see
How much time do you spend going through that stuff?
It doesn't take long because I did finally it's been a few years now, but I finally got organized.
Yeah.
I mean, when I bought those things from Home Depot, I finally started putting like this one that holds probably 15 or 20 drawers has machine screws. This one has wood screws. So
You see the name of my
Paul's
workshop?
Messy Wood. I see Paul's Messy Wood Shop.
Yeah.
We got some pretty cool comments back there. Aussie Man said it's wrong. It's at 11:35 a.m. on Sunday.
There you go. Yes.
So this is the warm-up show for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim Dockrell says we save boxes too. It's a sign of age when you recognize a perfectly good box. Yes, I agree with that. James Parker says he hoards wood, about 500 board feet. Wow.
Yeah. That's a lot of wood.
Aussie Man also criticizes me and says I'm going to have to get rid of Aussie Man. He says, Russ, you have too much time on your hands. It's trash.
Chris Nealon says he sent some pictures.
Okay. I'll check. Leonard says, where's Dixon tonight? Oh, that's right. I forgot to say. He had grandkids over tonight, and so he's spending some time with his grandkids. He had posted over on Facebook whenever I posted the link for everyone to come in, and he said that he's sorry he couldn't be here tonight, but his grandkids were over. So I got news for you. If my grandkids were coming over, I wouldn't be here too. So I understand that. You don't get to see them. And although we're going to see some of our, what the heck is that?
Donald was making fun of me because I said I've got 6 voltmeters.
Oh,
Over the years, I hoard them. I said, yeah, I've got an oscilloscope too. Does that count for one? So I was showing it to Donald. Sorry.
Dan said he had over 600 bins of nuts, bolts, and etc. The neighbors all come over for hardware when they need something. I bet they do.
Back in Mass, my neighbors came over to me all the time.
But the one thing he needs isn't there.
No, that always happens.
Yep. So you got to go to Home Depot anyway. So
Let me check. Let me see how many more pics people have sent.
I think.
Yep, we got Chris Nealon.
Chris did, yeah.
Yep, Chris Nealon sent his. So let me see if I can figure out how to do this again. Let me go to share screen, window.
if you need any help, let me know.
Boom. No, I'm getting pretty good at it.
I'm just curious while he's doing that. How
Just-
many like hand drills do you guys have?
Electric or manual?
Like
Yeah,
the
this is
battery
the same
ones.
thing.
Battery?
The ones that
Battery
work
battery?
or the ones that don't.
Count them all.
All right.
I've got
This is
4 or 5
Chris
of them.
Nealon's. I think that he's showing off his laser abilities.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
That looks
Yeah,
nice.
that is nice. Would you? Don't tell me you put it in the email. What is this thing? I don't want to have to go back. It looks like a chapstick holder. I mean, I know it's not. He's turned it, but it reminds me of a chapstick holder. Let's see if you
looks like
did.
a toothpick holder.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that might be it.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
a
yep.
toothpick holder.
You could put other things in it, but I don't think we'll
I
discuss.
think I've ever
that.
had a reason to need a toothpick holder.
Yeah, you could put a little spoon with some white powder in it.
Oh my
You know, in
god!
case you need sugar for your cereal.
If you're up in Paul's state, you could put pot in it and carry it around.
Yeah.
Paul.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is from Chris Nealon also. That's a pretty bowl.
Ooh,
I
that's
love
nice.
the wood.
That's nice.
Yeah, the wood's beautiful.
Nice.
I mean, you turn good too. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, the bowl's nice. Oh yes, he's showing off his light. This is one of the reasons we've talked a couple of times, chatted on Facebook and stuff. And plus he's put it out there a few times on the shows. But one of the reasons he got us laser was to mark the bottom of his bowls.
Yep.
Which is the perfect thing for a laser.
Yes, that is
So.
really good. Nice flat.
Yeah.
surface.
Yep, I like finished with walnut oil, turned by Chris Nealon. Smitty's Bowl, Maple Cut, 2019, turned 2022. That is awesome.
Smitty's bowl. Okay.
Yeah, Smitty's Bowl.
I don't know. It looks kind of nice to me. I don't think it's Smitty's.
And no, that is not SH, it's SM.
Scattering
Oh,
tooth
yeah.
protection.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
that
makes
the other one that
sense.
said that. I just thought it
That
said
makes
something else.
yeah,
complete
that makes
difference.
sense.
Y'all were going in that direction. Don't lie.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
What, S&M?
Oh,
That's
neat.
nice.
I tried doing
No.
none of those once.
Whose was this? This is
Jim knows what
Carl
I'm talking about.
Carl Gentry.
Oh,
Carl
nice.
Gentry.
Yeah, very
Now
nice.
that is scroll sawed. I can tell you that right now. And that looks like a Steve Good pattern, because I've cut some of those bows that Steve Good showed and has, and that's nice work. That is
And
very
what kind
nice
of wood
work.
would that be?
Tree wood.
The top of that almost looks like walnut.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what the bow's made out of, but the top of the box looks like walnut.
Yeah, the top
Oh,
of
it's
it.
awesome though. That's really
I
Oh,
tried
look
to
at
do one of
these.
those once, and I had a disaster on my hands.
That's nice.
Yeah, look at these ornaments. Those are nice. Chris Nealon said Smitty gave him the tree. That's the reason his name's on that.
Ah, okay.
Who's
Ossiman says he's still using a branding iron to mark his jobs. Yes, a lot of people do use branding irons. These are really nice, Carl. That you did a very good job on those.
Yeah,
Oh, that's beautiful.
that is. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's beautiful.
If that doesn't say Christmas, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that's really
Wow.
nice. I like
That
that.
is
I think that's a Steve Good pattern too, if I'm not mistaken.
Who is this?
Steve
face on
Good has some. I mean, he's got some like patterns that are really kind of very simplistic, so to speak. But he's got like, I'm pretty sure that Last Nativity Scene is his, and he has some other patterns that are very nice. So, Russ Meadows says hello, everybody. Hello, Russ Meadows.
Hey, Russ.
If Carl, if you're still out
Hello,
there,
Russ.
you can comment on a few of those things,
Yeah, very good.
and let us know, Carl Gentry, what wood that was, and so Smitty gave him the James Parker says 5 cordless drills and 6 corded drills.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
partridge in a pear tree.
It sounded like a Christmas song to me. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what the real problem is you collect all this stuff over the years, and then you decide you've got too much. What do you do with it? I mean, I can't throw it out. That's
Give it to your nephews.
I've given some of the stuff that I've have 2 or 3 of that I've collected over the years. Like for instance, I'll give you when I was in construction, I would go to a job and to do a little project and not realize what the project was supposed to be, and ended up needing like a 3/8 inch drill. And I'll go to Harbor Freight or someplace and buy a cheap $20-$30 drill. And so I've had 2 or 3 3/8 inch drills. So I've given some of my drills to my kids. I'll get here, put this in your garage. You might need it one day. So things like that. But
or you have a battery powered drill and the battery dies,
Right.
yeah,
and you can buy a new drill with a battery cheaper than you can buy
you can
a
buy
battery.
Right.
you can buy a new drill with the battery and the charger cheaper
Yep.
than you can buy the battery.
And chances are it's going to be a different voltage.
Yep.
So what do you do with that old drill? Do you just keep it? I mean, it's
Well,
a crime
you
to
go,
throw
you
it
go and
away.
charge up the battery and keep it, or give it away to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 2
time
corded
out,
drills
Carl.
I got out there.
Time out. Carl Gentry replied that is walnut and maple, and they are Steve Good patterns. Yay, I was right.
Yay.
All right, go ahead, Donald. What do you want?
The 2 corded drills I got out there are 2 old Craftsman my daddy had. They're the black ones.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You can't beat them.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
No, the old crap. I've got a drill and a saw that are metal, aluminum from back in the day when they made them all metal, and they were
I've
my
got an
father's.
old
And
stuff.
I've
I've got
often
an
thought
old
about
stuff.
trying to go through them and fix them. What'd you say, Donald?
I've got an old Sunbeam drill. It's
Ooh.
still in its metal box.
Oh
that
wow.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna throw away just cause it's Sunbeam. They don't make drill.
I
No.
don't know. I didn't
Right.
trust a company that makes drills and bread. I mean,
Yeah.
No, there's an appliance company called Sunbeam.
No, I know
Or
there
used
is,
to
yeah.
be.
but Sunbeam used to be big in New England. So
Here's
Yeah,
another
Carl
scenario.
Gentry. back to Carl Gentry, walnut and maple. There's Steve Good patterns. Yes, and Carl, that is excellent scrolling. Beautiful.
Yeah, I
work,
love that
beautiful
bow.
work.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, the bow and even the nativity scene. That was beautiful work, my friend.
One of these
You did
days, I'll
very
get
good
that bow
work.
down. It won't collapse on me.
Yeah. Well, you got to use first off, to cut that bow. You need to use a brand. I use brand new blades to cut them, so
Yeah.
that I don't have any problem. Brand new blade, and then I've cut them out of pine, and they did good though.
I know my mistake was I made them too thin, and
Oh yeah,
when I went over to the next hole, this other side collapsed on me. So
yeah,
but
Yeah,
I'll
you
get it
can't
right
do that.
eventually.
But yeah, I got a hold of some pallet wood one time. I was trying to drill some holes in, and the cordless drill wouldn't do it. Tried 2 cordless drills, they wouldn't go through it. I said, heck with it. Plugged in that black Craftsman.
Yeah.
I'm not playing around anymore.
I'll tell you the greatest invention ever, and that is not only they do corded and cordless with them, and that is the hammer drill for concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that you can sit there and with a regular drill, and then put a bit in a hammer drill and bore that hole in like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, no comparison. But now when they first come out, you couldn't find years. Now we're talking about years ago when they first coming out with cordless. When most of the stuff was 12 volt, you couldn't find a hammer drill. They didn't make them on a cordless, but now they make them. I've got a rigid 1/2-inch hammer drill, and that thing is a beast. I mean, it is a beast. It's 18 volt now. It's not 12 volt. It's 18 volt, but that thing is a beast.
When I worked with my dad or did anything with him, you couldn't touch the power tools unless you learned how to handle the manual ones first. You know what this is?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Brace. It's
The
a
old
brace.
Oh yeah,
Brace.
So, well, we were doing the kitchen over, and the old wood floors had to have at least 6 layers of wood between the kitchen floor and the basement. Killed all the batteries on the cordless drills. Even heated up the power drill, the plug-in drill, so hot I had to unplug it and let it cool off. This baby got through.
Put a
I
ship
think
auger in it. Put a ship auger in it, and it'll go through anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I've got some. I don't have a brace. I think I have some bits for that, Chris. And if I do, we'll try to have lunch one day, and I'll bring them and give them to you for that.
But I tell you, when my dad passed, my brother and I split all his equipment for what we wanted, and I jumped on that because I remember him teaching me how to use that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I've got
The
my
bits-
dad.
The bits for that brace are different. The ends of them are different than any other thing, so that they don't turn. They're actually a tapered, 4-sided like triangle.
yeah.
I know I'm saying triangle, but they're like
Pyramid.
4-sided, and they're tapered down that go in that brace. And that the reason they're tapered like that is to keep the bit from turning inside the brace.
It was, I was amazed I got through the floor so quickly with that, just to run the lines for the sink. Like, why did I start with that?
Yeah, those are a beast. Those are nice. My dad had one. I don't know where it's at, but my dad actually he had more than one. He had a couple of those.
Yeah, I've got his hammer, I've got his bit brace, his hand drill, his chalk line. I don't use these things anymore. We're not renovating a house anymore, but they're hanging on the wall. They're gonna stay there. So
Jim Docker wants to know: does his 4 augers count as cordless drills?
It's the original cordless drill.
Yeah,
I guess this is cordless.
Yeah, it's cordless.
It is. It is.
When I run out of power, I'm just done. So,
back with Dan about his hoarding, he says he just can't bring himself to get rid of the tools, though. Yeah, the extra tools.
No.
Yeah.
I
Like I said, I've given them to my kids, because there's no way I need 2 or 3 3/8-inch corded drills. So I'll just give them to my kids.
and I've got 4 cordless, 2 DeWalt, 2 Ryobi. The older Ryobi, I think it's got to be almost 15 years old now, and it's still turning.
Yeah.
I keep
When
it in
my
the truck
son-
when I go to salvage parts off of furniture from the trash. I just keep it on the back of the truck.
When my son Corey bought his first house, he needed a ladder, and I took him a ladder, one of my ladders over there. And when we got through, I looked at him and I said, just put that ladder in your garage. You can have it. And he was like, really? Because he was like, he knows I don't give away my tools and everything. I said, son, I don't know if you ever noticed on the side of the shed, I have 4 6-foot ladders. I don't think it's going to hurt me to get rid of one of them. And so, and
I could have taken one at any time and you wouldn't have noticed. So,
yeah. So I gave him, but now I gave him the heavier one. I have an aluminum 6-foot ladder that I love. He ain't getting that one because it's lightweight. You know, I can move it around as I'm getting older, really lightweight. I gave him one of the fiberglass ones, so that's heavier. But the difference is now if you got that aluminum on the ground on the outside, it wants to give some compared to that fiberglass that doesn't give on the ground, so to speak. But I don't.
The aluminum ones will twist on you. They're real.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason I use it. The 6-foot. I mean, I kept the fiberglass. Don't get me wrong, but I use the aluminum mostly because I use it inside the house. First off, it's lightweight. It's easy to get in and out of the house, and and the floor ain't gonna twist. Cause the
you're not going up 2 stories either, right?
Yeah, I'm not going up 2 stories.
Yeah, ladders on the list of tools my daddy said every man ought to have.
Yeah.
My dad.
Chris Nealon says my Milwaukee Sawzall I got in 1985. It's a beast. Yes,
I got my dad's too.
Yeah. I
use the modern Delta.
I'm trying to think. I think it's who makes the blue-green color tools?
It's Ryobi, isn't it?
No, it's not Ryobi. Not Ryobi. No, it's not. Those are green. I'm talking about a dark.
Festool?
Festool.
No, it's not Festool. It's old. This was before
Hitachi.
It's either Hitachi or there's another one. But anyway, Makita. That's the one I'm looking for. Makita. Thank you. The Makita. I have a Makita Sawzall, and the only reason I quit using it is because it used back in the day. You used to have an Allen screw that went in and held the bit.
Yeah.
And it was just got to be a pain in the butt because half the time, even I got where I taped the dead burn Allen wrench to the electric cord. So we couldn't, so I couldn't lose it. But it was more of a pain in the butt because all the new Sawzalls were coming with that little lever that you just flip and take the bit out and put another one in. So the Makita Sawzall still works. It's just sitting on a shelf as an antique. And the only reason I don't use it is because of the fact of the Allen screw to hold the blade in.
Good luck finding a blade that'll fit it.
Yeah. It's an older one, so it's not the same as that. But yeah, it's got an Allen screw. I was like,
I tore apart the corner of my workshop where the drill press is the other day because I couldn't find the chuck. Like it's been sitting on that little tray forever. Why is it not there now?
I've done that.
It was in my goddamn pocket. After 2.5 hours of working out there looking for it, it's in my pocket. So,
Dan Inge says he has a Craftsman drill. It was from 1940, and his dad's from 1949. It still works. Yes, the old Craftsman stuff. Hey, Craftsman were their wrenches and their sockets and stuff had a lifetime guarantee. If you break it, you took it back, you got a new one.
You know, now, like if you buy a Craftsman brand from Ace Hardware or from Lowe's, it comes with a lifetime warranty.
Right.
But if you take back a screwdriver that you bought at Sears, they won't warranty it.
No,
yeah.
You can contact Craftsman directly. I did that with a tape measure.
Oh, can you?
My tape broke, and I sent him a message with pictures of the broken tape measure. First of all, they wanted me to send it back to them. Wait a minute. I'm not spending $12 to send you a $15 tape measure.
Exactly.
So he saw my point, and they sent me out another one. So
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, I'm a big believer. If you complain, you'll get the grease. So
now Napa does that too with all their tools, but Napa's costs you like a normal $20, let's say 3/8 inch drive ratchet for them is $50.
Yeah.
But I do say that they stand behind their tools. I bought a few things Napa over the years, and not Napa. I'm not thinking Napa. I'm thinking what what's the tools?
Snap on.
The mechanic, huh?
Snap
Snap
on.
on.
Snap on, yeah.
Snap on. Yeah, I was thinking Napa, but it was Snap on. But I bought a few things over the years from Snap on, and I had our mechanic, our fire department mechanic, was at the station one day, and the Snap-on guy drove up, and I was talking to him. I said, I've got a Snap-on 3/8" drive ratchet that broke, and I said, I need to get it repaired. He says, I tell you what, he goes, I come by to see, his name was Mike Bell. He says, I come by to see Mike every once in a while because he buys all of his tools from us. And he says, I'll be here. He says, what day are you working? And I told him, and he says, I'll be here that day. And he just bring it. And so I brought it to him, and he took it inside of his mobile little shop and took it apart, put all new pieces back in it, and handed it to me for free.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
But they do. If they can't repair it, they'll give you a new one. And Snap-on does that. But like I said, their tools are like 100% more than the regular tool as far as price.
Stanley was the same way when they were based in Connecticut. Everything, if something broke, they'll give you a new one.
Right.
But
all right, guys.
My Craftsman, and they don't want to do that. So
let me check one more time.
I was out there in the shop the other day, Chris, looking for something, and I kept looking for it. And I guarantee you, I spent 10 minutes. I was holding it in this hand.
That's pretty bad, man.
I haven't had it in my pocket, and I haven't had it in my hand, but I've been looking for something, and I couldn't find it. And my son come over one day. I think it was, I don't remember, it was Corey or Cameron. We were standing there, and he says, "What's the matter?" I said, "By Dad Bernard, I've been looking for this so and so. I don't remember what it was right now." And I said, "I know I haven't. And I just saw it the other day, and I can't find it." And he started busting out laughing. I said, "What?" He said, "Turn around. It's right behind you." I had walked past that sucker like 3 or 4 times and couldn't see it for the forest. Like you can't see the trees for the forest. Couldn't see it for some reason.
My dad called me once, asked me, "Do you know where my sawhorses are?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Where? I have a job to do. I've been looking for them for days." I goes, "They're up in New Hampshire where you left them, my brother's house." We were all up there one weekend working on a project, and he left them there. He says, "Oh yeah, I guess I can't be mad at anybody, can I?" I said, "No, you can't." So.
All right, guys, we're out of here. It's 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I've been pressure washing on my son's house most of the day, so I've had it. I'm ready to get to bed. So thank you all for watching. All of y'all, Jim Dockrell, James Parker, all of you, Chris Nealon, all y'all. Leonard Davis, Dan Inge, Russ Meadows stopped by, James Parker. Thank all. I'm not going to call everybody's name out, but thank y'all all for being out there in the chat. I appreciate it so very much. And don't forget about saying a little prayer for Brenda. And if you don't pray, send her good vibes and send her good get well messages. And make sure that you text or put a comment in her post to let her know that you are thinking of her, because that is one of the main things that will help a person, is knowing that she has so many friends that support her and are with her in this fight. So let her know that you care. I appreciate it. So that's about it. Listen, if you're too darn busy to get out in your shop and make some sawdust, by George, you're just too darn busy. Get off your butt and get out there. Just give me sawdust. Lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my bearded hair. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And y'all come back now. You hear?
All right, boys and girls. And remember, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
What
you gotta go. Gotta get out of here.
Last